recovering the valuable assets, in the sense the database, or after recovering it can continue the essential vital function of a business, which is very important for any business after any event occur between this both scenario. The types of disaster is a natural and man-made. So natural, as I think all are familiar with that, which is tsunamis and hurricanes, tornadoes, whichever we can say, new things are coming up. Man-made, it is limited in that. However, it is even though easy to solve them, which is sometimes the material spills by the employees and the bioterrorism, where mostly we are seeing it today, and substructure failure, like the disaster recovery management system. So in order to recover any data, a database or whatever data essential, start the business vital function, they need to have a disaster recovery management system. It can ensure the business that it can be started, even though whether it's a man-made or whether it's a natural or any kind of situation, they will be able to start off and push off the business. And these are very unscheduled stuff, which means it can happen at any time, which is very unscheduled, which needs a high emergency attention. And this is a recovery management system. A demonstration of a flow diagram. Here you see an update log. This is a simple flow diagram which happens in a database where when a recovery database system, recovery management system is implemented by the employee update the logs. So if it is successful, then only it will be saying yes. If it is no, again it will roll back. It will go back to the log, update log. So as flow-wise, it will go like this. And this is a hierarchy diagram of a disaster recovery management system, how it works. Below that, you are seeing two diagrams, two panes, which is the off-site location, which is stored out of the company, which we call as off-site. And all these servers located in this area, which is the on-site, it grabs all the data on the on-site and sends it by off-site. I'll be discussing about some softwares which is possible. So when it comes to companies, so what is more important? It's one major question asked by professionals. Data or the other stuff, which is furniture or whichever it is. So obviously the average cost data will be high, and other also they have some percentage, but comparing to data, they have very less percentage. These are the measurements where a data recovery system needs to implement a data backup and the restoration. It is very important. So to keep organization backup outside, outside company, or as I said, off-site and on-site location, keep the backup. So you see the diagram here, primary host and secondary host is there. The primary host is on-site location, which is take the data, whether WAN or LAN network, to a secondary host. The system shutdown or startup. So there can be, this is very rare, even in here, it is very rare. Once you come here, people might have an issue with starting a computer. So like in that case, we are unable to start the class, and it's getting late. So in this case, they need to have backup system, but this is very rare. The identification of critical systems or critical processes, which is the vital function of any business, which is critical for them, which will need, this is the essential function which need to start the business at the next day of disaster, or after 5 days of disaster. Collecting the, this diagram here below shows, like these are the types which they use, tabs, disks, and this is the time frame, and the red color, this is the time frame they took to transfer these files, the backup files to these disks and standard disks and tabs. There are lots of mechanisms. SQL Server disaster recovery. SQL have 3 types of disaster recovery system inbuilt. The first one is Microsoft tab format, which is MSTF, which backups the entire database entirely. So it is the one disadvantage of this is, like, once a discovery database is processing on working hours of a business, if a database administrator tries to back up the data using to a Microsoft tab format, it will be, the workload will be slow, and the processing of the company will get slow. For example, the data pulling and pulling, it will be really slow. And the next mechanism is a partial backup, which is also similar to this, but allowing to have multiple backups, in the sense synchronizing with different location. And the last one is transaction logs. It is the most efficient way in a SQL database to back up the database. It back up the database without any interruption. In the sense, it is a transitor. First of all, while transition is happening, if the transition is happening and if the backup system has started, it will roll back the, first of all, a scenario like a system shutdown in the backup system while backupping. So once they open, it will be roll back the unfinished transactions. Roll back the unfinished transaction and commit as under. Here is SQL, just recovery. This is a demonstration, picture demonstration. First of all, here is the production site, which may be organization or business or whatever that is. And here comes the control server room from WAN, or I haven't included LAN, even LAN, they can just back up their servers to any location. Because there are different softwares, I will go through that in my other slides. What is a database recovery planner? What is his responsible? He's responsible to plan in a very emergency way. Like say, two things are there majorly, like PRO and RTO. Data recovery point objective and recovery time objective. There is two main objectives he needs to be achieved while he plans his recovery plan. Then this is the business continuity life cycle, in the sense that after any disaster, any man-made disaster, this continuity recovery plan needs to be implemented by the recovery planner. Nowadays, recovery planner is not like an individual person. It's like companies, like double check. I'll go through the double check in other slides. So these are some techniques in disaster recovery, making regular backups, of course, that is, I think, obviously English, everybody's family. And same technology, storage area network is, even these days they are using storage area network to back up their data from the offsite, from the on-site to off-site location. Just like this, can I demonstrate? First of all, let's say this is on-site. This is off-site. First of all, saying this network can be implemented in WAN, even in LAN. So I'll prefer the WAN. Because if something happens inside, disaster will be happening inside the company, not outside the company. So if it is inside the company, connected by LAN, it will be definitely affected. So first of all, from the on-site location, data will be pulled into this SAN, and it will be get back the data to here, which is the off-site location, which might be located in United States, and this might be in, like, say, Canada, something like this. And the RAID technology, this is a mirror technology, synchronizing. Like, RAID can be within the LAN. Mirrored in the sense, it is sharing the resources of another computer to the on-site location simultaneously.
Sharing, RAID is a sharing technique? It is sharing. What is the meaning of RAID? What is it mean by?
RAID is a mirror technology. It is taking the simultaneous backup between, for example, you have a database here, and you have a database here in an off-site location, in an on-site location, in another server room. So it is mirroring the data, duplicating the data, and storing it here. Whenever a transaction looks updated, it will be updated to here, just like synchronized. Double check is a software, as I told you. Double check is a product, which allows in a very efficient way to get backups. Backup is a very efficient disaster management system. They will support, back support they will provide, after sales support they will provide. So these are some key features I have noted from the double check data replication, application failure.
Now you are using SQL Server, suddenly the file is corrupt. Yesterday I had updated something, yeah? Right? How will you recover your database? What are the techniques in SQL Server?
SQL Server. Transaction logs, I told you. Transaction logs is one.
Can you tell me the procedures of using the transaction log to recover your database?
The procedures.
I am working in a company Monday to Friday every day. 2 days once. Monday I am taking backup, Wednesday I am taking backup, then Friday I am taking backup.
Okay.
Thursday 10 o'clock my file corrupted, some database. Right? Monday I have taken the backup. Wednesday I have taken the backup. Thursday also I'm doing some work. 12 o'clock something happened wrong with my database.
Before taking the backup.
Friday only I will take the backup. 12 o'clock something happened. What can I do?
Actually,
There's a bank, let us imagine that.
So that case, they should have RAID technology, mirror technology, which is
So that can transaction lock you told.
for the SQL, that is the most efficient way in SQL. RAID technology is a technology, which means RAID technology would be preferable for a bank, as you scenario. Is the double text software is a product. So first of all, it is a real-time replication, data replication file over servers. It will be synchronizing real-time data. And double tech for virtual systems. They have a VMware system, VMware ESX servers, which is available in their company. First of all, we buy the service and we get it done by the servers. It's like a OS. So and the VMware infrastructure, I'm seeing the same thing here again. So okay. And this is the diagram of double tech server, how it is having. This is the offset location where it is located in the double set server. And this is a company server which is replicating the data real time.
Right.